I know what you're thinking. It has been a hot minute since I uploaded a vlog. I have been incredibly busy, booked and blessed, booked and busy. All of May and June, I was freelancing. I was also going through some personal things. This year has been quite the one. It's definitely gotten a lot better, but the first half was definitely a challenge, and I'm just happy that I'm in such a better place right now, and I just feel really good, really calm. I am so excited to tell you guys that I did sign a lease, so I'm going back to Queens, and honestly it was the hardest process. I am such a picky person, and the rent prices in New York in general, but in Queens, have gone up tremendously. I was on the hunt for so long. I started searching, I think back like in February. Even last year I was looking for an apartment. So I'm still in the Bronx, but I'm moving this week, like super short notice. I've been decluttering and just going through all of my items pretty much every single day, trying to purge and trying to get rid of things. Moving isn't easy as it is, and then I just have so much stuff, especially for my makeup artistry and just like for YouTube and like lights. I just want to keep the things that I actually use and love. I just don't want to keep things that I'm saving for like a rainy day or for like a what if. I have been heavy on that, and I still feel like I have so much more to go, and I do. But besides the stress of moving, I'm just really excited. I'm a little nervous. I'm just ready for this next chapter of my life, and I never mean to stay off of YouTube for so long. It just gets so crazy. So today is Monday, July 5th, and I am moving on the 7th. So this move is going to happen quick, and it's gonna be really stressful. So on today's agenda, we are gonna go get us some coffee, and we are going to go through closets, just again getting rid of things, donating things, and just trying to get as much out as possible before the actual move. But before we head out, I want to talk to you guys about some fragrances. This is a new brand to me that I was introduced to. This video is actually in collaboration with this brand, which just makes me so happy. Every brand deal that I get, I'm just so eternally grateful for, because this is my full-time job. So to be able to partner with these brands has just been such a blessing, and I never ever take it for granted. You guys know how I feel about fragrance. I am so addicted to just smelling good. So when I was introduced to this brand, I loved the whole idea and concept behind it. So the brand is Akro. So the inspiration behind the brand are 6 addictions. So the 6 addictions are sex, cigarettes, weed, caffeine, chocolate, and alcohol. This is a super innovative brand that I was super intrigued by, and I knew I had to smell them, and I wanted to know which one I was gonna personally gravitate towards, which addiction. A gourmand fragrance that gives you like a chocolate feel, I've heard of that, but a fragrance inspired by sex or weed, definitely a cool twist on fragrance, and I knew I had to smell all of them. So they do have this discovery kit, which I think is really useful, because again, these are not your everyday scents. They're not your generic, like I smell like everyone else kind of scents. These are very unique, and so I love the thought of a discovery kit that's not too expensive, just so you can get a feel of everything, and you never know, you might be surprised on which one you end up liking. I definitely was. Going in, I didn't know what to expect, but I was actually very shocked at my favorite from the whole line. So let's get into it. So Haze is inspired by weed, cannabis. So the top notes are mint and eucalyptus, middle note is clary sage, and the base notes are leather and patchouli. So it has that herb feel because it's inspired by cannabis, but I feel like what makes it really unique is the eucalyptus with the like smoky patchouli and leather. Patchouli is one of my favorite notes because it reminds me of my mom. So this definitely reminds me of my mom a lot, because she loves eucalyptus. She loves like fresh, clean scents. Like her favorite colors are blue and green. So in a way, this just reminds me of her. This one has like a bright, like zesty kind of scent. It's definitely herbal, but it also has a little bit of that smokiness. So that's Haze, and it's inspired by cannabis. Next up, we have Smoke. So it says, this is a scent you're not supposed to like, but cannot resist. It's the satisfaction of a slow first drag. Nicotine is within the essence of smoke, along with birch leaf, tonka beans, and tobacco. I actually grew up with my parents both smoking cigarettes, and a lot of my family members still do smoke cigarettes, so I just didn't know what to expect when I heard that one of them was inspired by cigarettes, tobacco. So let's do Smoke. For me, smoke doesn't smell like an actual pack of cigarettes. It just smells very smoky. It's like a dry, smoky wood scent, it almost reminds me of like someone smoking a cigar at a barbecue or like a fire pit, and you're just like roasting marshmallows, kind of like campfire smoke, like a fire and wood and like birch. It's definitely for someone who likes a tobacco scent, something smoky, woodsy, like a lumberjack kind of scent. I was actually shocked by that one. I heard cigarettes and to be honest, I was scared. Definitely a unique scent, and if you're into smoky, like woodsy scents, then smoke is the one. So Awake is inspired by caffeine. It says, what's the antidote for that unforgettable night? Caffeine. Awake is like the morning fix that brings you back to life. These are all so unique. So upon first smell, you definitely get that coffee bean. Like it's just straight up like drip espresso. Then it starts getting a little warmer, like a little more syrupy, and it has a little bit of like that vetiver. It also has a little bit of smokiness, but a little bit of citrus too. So it's just so unique and so well blended. So if you're into coffee scents, Awake is the one. Our next addiction is actually one of my addictions, which is chocolate. Dark. Inspired by Anais and Jack's favorite chocolatier, Dark is like a sophisticated guilty pleasure with notes of hazelnut, vanilla, cinnamon, and dark chocolate. I love hazelnut. I love dark chocolate. At first it kind of smells like hot chocolate, and then it smells like dark chocolate or like a very sweet chocolate. The hazelnut definitely makes it creamy. Honestly, this one is delicious. Like I just want to like lick my hand. It just smells like hazelnut and chocolate and just so yummy, and I love chocolate. If you're into like sweet, yummy, but soft fragrances, that one was Dark. Next up we have Malt, which is inspired by the addiction to alcohol. So it says rum, whiskey, leather, and seaweed. So interesting. Bring forth the sensory experience of a really good whiskey. Malt reminds you of spirits that deliver a bite to the tongue and warmth to the cheeks. This is Malt. This smells like leather, like whiskey, like patchouli, like a smoky, dim bar. Like something sexy, like a date night, or like you're meeting up like on a blind date and there's like music playing in the back. I have a whole vision for Malt. So that one was inspired by the addiction to alcohol. And last but not least, we have Night. So it says it's lust, sweat, and heat. A one night stand. Night is sex. Not love, but sex, with notes of white musk, saffron, and cumin. This one was the most interesting to me because I've never smelled anything like this. Like I can't even describe it. I get some rose in there. It just smells like body, like I'm up to no good. It's like musky and just sweaty. This is night. This is sex. There's definitely a lot of mixing when it comes to intimacy. You know, you're mixing two people's like body odors. I know what you're thinking. Rose is talking about sex on her YouTube channel that talks about makeup and beauty and things like that. But when you get intimate with someone, you kind of like mix and blend your scents, and it's not always neat and it's not always pretty. Things can get messy and hot really quickly when you're intimate with someone. So that's definitely the vision with Night. It's like sweaty, hot, intense sex. So that one was Night. So those are all of the fragrances. This is the discovery kit. Definitely a really cool gift for someone else, for yourself. So my favorite out of all of them is actually Haze, the one inspired by cannabis. I love the bottle design. The clear with the matte black, like it's just so sexy to me and so like luxe. You just want to know what this is because you've never seen it before, and it's just like very intriguing, I find the bottle to be. I chose Haze because I love a fresh scent. I love smelling very crisp and fresh, and this is definitely fresh but in a way that I've never smelled before. So I typically go for straight out of the shower kind of fresh scents, but this smells green. Like it's very green, very herbal. It's a very bright and like zesty fragrance, and I remember putting it on while I was doing makeup. So I sprayed my wrist, and after I had finished doing the makeup, I wanted to see kind of how it dried down, and I just couldn't get over it. I was almost like addicted to it right away, which was kind of crazy. Like it was intoxicatingly good. It just smelled so nice on my skin. So I do have the full size. I feel very confident that I smell unique when I put on Akro Haze. Like it just doesn't smell like anything I've ever smelled before. I would never think to have a scent that's inspired by cannabis, by weed, but that's why I think it's so cool. Like this is such a dope fragrance, Haze. Thank you to Akro for collaborating with me. I honestly enjoyed this so much. I found this so cool. I actually sent my dad a discovery set because I wanted him to try them out, and I have a feeling he's really gonna like the caffeine and the chocolate. He loves the smoky scent, so maybe he'll like the one inspired by cigarettes. I don't know. Dying to find out. out. I can't wait till he gets it, and I'm gonna definitely ask his opinion on all of them. I will have a coupon code for you guys in the description bar, so definitely check that out, and definitely check out Akro. I loved this. I am so into fragrance and I'm so into smelling unique, so this was right up my alley. Now that we're smelling extra unique, I literally have all of the fragrances on. We're gonna head out. We're gonna walk to Starbucks. It's a good like 20-minute walk, so we're gonna go grab some coffee and then come back and clean up. I have a lot of beauty blenders to clean. I have closets to purge. It's game time. It's go time. I am definitely pressed for time. Luckily, I do have a moving company, so they're coming tomorrow to drop off the boxes, and that's really when things are about to get super real, because when I moved from New York to Florida and Florida back to New York, I had a lot of help, but this time I'm kind of on my own and I just feel like such an adult. I'm definitely nervous, a little scared, happy, excited, proud, but most of all, I'm ready. I'm definitely ready for this next chapter. So let's go feed my addiction, which is Starbucks. I need all of the caffeine right now, so let's go get some coffee and come back and get super productive. Vámonos. Let's go. Not even coffee is saving me right now. So this is a shaken espresso with no classic. Instead, I get the caramel syrup with caramel drizzle, and the shots are blonde shots. I think I'm gonna take a little nap. I am feeling exhausted. I barely slept last night. Yesterday was 4th of July. I think I'm gonna take a nap and then I'll be more productive afterwards. So this is what my apartment looks like every single day. I'm just getting rid of things. So this bag's going to my uncle. He's already taken those carretas, like 2 full carts of stuff. Like every day he comes and picks up stuff. So I want to get all new towels when I move. I think that's just like the way to go. Sheets, towels, all that. My little coffee machine, which I do like, the McCafe one from Target, but I just don't have room in my new apartment for like so many appliances, and I just don't want to do that. So that's gonna go garbage. I'm gonna replace my Dyson head. Then I have 2 bags of goodies to give away. So that's what we're doing. And then we're also doing these cables. So this is a task for right now. Go through these cables and figure out why I have so many. And then the moving company is coming today with the boxes, anywhere from 1 to 5. It is 139, so I want to just get as much as I can get done. So I'm gonna go through all of this and declutter and only keep a few. I say a few, but watch me keep a lot. Much better. I have boxes and boxes of receipts. If you're an entrepreneur, you get it. In case you get audited, you need to keep your receipts. Self-employed struggles, but that bag, full. I need a shredder, to be honest, because this is crazy, but I'm finally getting rid of 2017, 2018, the taxes for those years, because woo, it's heavy, it's a lot. So I'm only keeping 3 years, 2021, 2020, and 2019. The rest gotta go, but yes, keep your receipts. If you're self-employed, then you already know, but I keep all of them. My mom organizes them with me, and we go through it every year. I should be doing quarterly taxes. I'm a crazy person and I don't. Here I have some recuerdos, my zodiac books, like astrology books. It feels so good though to get rid of all of that and just keep this, because not necessary. All right guys, it's game time. The boxes are here. 1 box is done. This is the wardrobe box, just to show you guys how tall it is. So Roadway Moving is doing my move, so they bring you the boxes, and then the wardrobe boxes come with these poles. So I got 2 of them, and I was able to hang my clothes. Because my clothes aren't that long, I was able to put clothes on the bottom as well. So I have this much worth of clothes at the bottom just folded, and then the hanging clothes on top. So super clutch, very convenient, definitely a plus. 1 toiletry box down, 30 to go. It's moving day. Good morning guys. I am so excited. Today is the big move. Well, we're going from the Bronx to Queens, but it's big for me. Luckily my uncle lives close by because he has helped me out so much. But I actually have a moving company, Roadway Moving, coming to get all my boxes, get all of my bureaus and all my stuff. So they're coming with their trucks. I'm just waiting for them outside. This is the first time I even have a moving company. When I went from Florida to New York, I had my cousin bring me all my stuff in a U-Haul. Shout out to him. But this time around, we're doing things professionally, and I did need more boxes, so they are bringing me some more. So when I go upstairs and they get here, I'm going to pack a few more boxes. I think it's 10 total, just the rest of the stuff, and that's it. And then we're out. We're off to our fresh new start. I'm really excited. I was nervous all week, but now that the day has come and I know that I'm in like good hands, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling less anxious. I went to Dunkin', got them some donuts, some water and stuff like that, grabbed some coffee. So we're just waiting for them outside so that we can show them the side entrance, which is what we're going to be using. Tonight I'm actually sleeping in my new apartment, which is exciting. I can't wait to be in my new space and create new memories and yeah, just start this new chapter. So I'll see you guys later on. Doing all the work. We're helping a little because we have to pack, but for the most part, like halfway done. Really quick. Crazy. Everything is protected. The last of it. Oh my god. My room.